Hey, and Hayes, it's Leopardess and welcome back to my channel. And let me just say this, it feels so good to be back. So if you guys are watching, please remember to subscribe, like, share, turn on your post notification. So if you guys don't know, I am 18-month locked and I recently just put out a video on my 18-month locks and my journey. So far, like I said, I haven't seen much changes, but definitely check out that video. But now that I'm 18-month locked, like I'm really thinking back and I'm thinking back to myself that was loose natural. But this video is gonna focus on coils versus two-strand twists. So when I started my loc journey, my hair was like, I would say medium length long. It was like up to here, back here. You can check out some of my old videos on my channel where I have my braids. Like I used to do single braids like this. And I used to just do the same hairstyles. So like there was a point in my loose natural career, I was about to say career, where I just used to blow my hair out and braid it. And that's all I did over and over and over again, over and over and over again. And I thought to myself like, hey, like I really like locks. This way with locks, I can do the same thing over and over again. And I won't have to maintain it in a way that, I have to do when I'm braiding my hair and washing it and going through the steps and taking care of it. And I like locks. Locks are really nice. So that's what really started my journey for me. Just, wanted to maintain that style. I found a style that worked for me and I was like, hey, like I'm happy if my hair was braided forever. So during my journey, I was kind of confused on whether to get coils or two-strand twists. Now, everywhere I went, whether it was Google, YouTube videos, people would say, if your hair is long, get two-strand twists. If your hair is shorter, get coils. So I got coils. And let me tell you, it wasn't the easiest process with long hair. It wasn't. Like she sat in my hair and did the coils over and over again because I wanted coils. And I don't regret her doing that. Now, one thing you guys don't know is that if you watch my videos, you'll know I'm very sensitive about my edges. Like I don't play when it comes to my edges at all. So the reason why I'm wearing my hair down the middle now is to kind of give my edges a break. I said that in my 18-month video. Like I said, make sure you check that out. So there was one point where this loc, notice how this loc is shorter than everywhere else. So there was a point where I had a coil locked and this was like 6 or 7, like I would say 9 months into my loc journey. And it looked like it was going to fall off. Like it was just too close to the edge. Like it was just like too close to the edge and I didn't like it. So I took my time with conditioner. I combed out the loc and I recentered it. So the person who did my locks, I did change a few of her locks because I didn't like the way she put it. So for example, the person who did my locks, she didn't give me a middle part. And I just thought that I should always be able to have a middle part if I wanted to. You know what I mean? So these two locks were actually one square. This was one solid locks. And I wanted to be able to be like, hey, But I felt like if I ever wanted to join the locks because I didn't like it, at least, give me the option to do so. It'd be harder to split the loc in the future instead of just splitting the loc when it's about to start the locking process. So I combed out her coil and I recoiled it. So these are my own special made coils. So these are my little two antennas these are my antennas that I love. But these are my antennas. These are the antennas for the antennas. But anyways, so I combed this out and I did a two-strand twist. Now let me tell you, when I combed that loc out, if you notice, nowhere else in my hair is as short as this loc. This was the two-strand twist loc. When I combed this out with conditioner, I'll see if I still have the video and I'll try to insert it, which I probably don't. But when I combed it out with conditioner, it was so thin. Like it was so, like honestly, like I know people comb their locks out, but you see, I've talked about this through my journey about, missing hair sometimes. Feeling like watching people comb through hair is like satisfying to me. It's like, you ever seen those videos on Instagram where people are just doing some weird stuff, but it's satisfying for some reason, like popping a pimple? Like, I don't know. So yeah, so I actually have combed through one of my locks before, but that was just to fix it, so I don't count it as that. And for some reason I never brought it up. I think I was supposed to make a video on it and I never did. But yeah, so I combed that one lock out and it was so thin. Like honestly, if I had to comb out all my locks and it was gonna look like that lock, like, I don't know, like it was a bit stringy. I combed it out, it was very thin. But one thing I can say of the coil versus the 2-strand twist is that the coil, I feel like, comes into itself quicker than the 2-strand twist. So over time, 2-strand twist kept its ridges. Meanwhile, the coils really keep the lines, you know what I mean? The 2-strand twist kept the lines longer, obviously. But I felt like the coils were easier to retwist versus the 2-strand twist, in my opinion. And that could also be because I started with coils. But the 2-strand twist was easy. Like, if you want to start locks yourself and you don't know how to coil your hair, 2-strand twist is the way to go if you want to do it by yourself. But when it came to the retwisting process, because usually I just go like this and then I'm good. If you want to check out my retwisting, how I retwist my locks, check out how I retwist my locks with bobby pins. This is how I did this retwist as well. Twisting of 2-strand twist was not as great as the coil, in my opinion. Do I think both methods are very effective and do the same thing? Yes, but I feel like one, you get faster results with. I feel like the coils for me was very easy, very fast. I felt like they looked like locks quicker, obviously, because they're already in the coil shape. And I just felt like it was personally easier for the hair and easier for the, when you retwist it. But I don't think it's like that huge of a thing where it's like, oh. But I did want to see the difference. And if we get a little bit closer, now the line is like, you know, pretty much gone. But I do feel like the 2-strand twist develops very different than the coil. Very, very different. So if I had to cut my hair off and do it all over again, which one would I do? The coil versus the 2-strand twist? I would definitely do the coils. I don't care how long my hair was. I would definitely do the coils. And because I had 4C hair, it also made it a lot easier as far as, you know, well, not really. The coils was hard on longer hair. So, but I would say, you know, if you don't want to go through the process, because I had a headache after I was done because I'm very tender-headed and I usually don't let people in my hair. But just the process with the comb and trying to get all of my hair to coil was quite a lot. So longer hair, 2-strand twist, shorter hair, coils. Which one do I prefer? Coils. Do I think 2-strand twist is bad? No. I just don't prefer it as much as the coils. I feel like it retwists better with coils. Yeah, it definitely retwists better with coils in my opinion. And I feel like, you know, the coils, you don't have the lines for that long time, but the lines will eventually go away. So that's not even a big deal. It's honestly just your preference and what you think will be easier. I have to say also that the 2-strand twist doesn't unravel as bad as the coils. The coils will unravel on you and you kind of have to, you know, be more careful. The 2-strand twist, I did not have as much problems with the coils. The coils, you have to kind of, you know, make sure you don't rinse it out. So it's all about maintenance for you as well. Like, do you have the patience to deal with coils? You know? Would it be easier for you just to be like, hey, here's my 2-strand twist. Let me watch my 2-strand twist. Ready to go? It's all about preference, maintenance, what you're willing to handle, and what you like better or what you expect. Can you patiently wait for the lines to disappear? Which I don't think is a big deal, you know? So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will be releasing more videos about just the simple things that I went through during my Loc journey. Oh my gosh. Because it's funny because I have people now that come up to me in the street like crazy. I'm like, do you recognize me off YouTube? I don't say that because I don't ever let anybody where I live know I have a YouTube, okay? I'm not trying to be, you know. But a lot of women come up to me in the street and they ask me where I got my hair done, or, you know, how many locks I have. I haven't counted my locks. I'm not gonna count it for a while. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope that you guys enjoy this video. Please remember to leave a comment, like, and subscribe. Also, you know, let me know how you feel about the whole coils versus twist thing. I didn't bring up braids because I don't know how I feel about braids, but I mean, it's all doable. It's all about what you want. But I appreciate you, Leopard Gang, so much. Bye.